Okay, here we go. This is the video for what we're calling the Dutch tile card. I'm trying to think of the name of the Delft tile. And so it has that look, and you can do this with any color blue. We're going to do it with the Night of Navy, but it also works very well with the our new blue. What's our Starry Sky. That's it, Starry Sky. It works really well with. So you're looking in your packet for, there are two card bases that have the Night of Navy. One has some red parts in it, but this one's got two white inserts with it and a tag and your base. Okay, and so one of these white inserts goes inside the card base. So let's do that and get it right out of the way. And again, you have lots of options in this stamp set for sentiments and things that you can stamp on the inside to decorate, and you have loads of designer paper. Feel free to cut a piece to put along the border edge on your inside with your stamping. Okay, so there, our card base is ready to go. Now we're going to prepare the piece for the front first. So you will need a scoring tool. I'm going to show you how to do it just with your trimmer, because everybody's got a trimmer of some kind, but if you have the scoreboard, you can use the scoreboard as well. So this is a 4-inch wide piece of paper. We are going to score it right down the middle at the 2-inch mark. Okay. And you want to make them nice and deep. And then we're going to go 1 inch on either side of that. So I'm going to go to the 3 inches over here. And I'll flip it around because you can do the same thing and get the inch over there. Okay, so you have 3 score lines. Then it's a little harder to divide 5 1/4, but what we're going to do is we're just going to do every inch. So I'm going to start over on this side because I can do my inch better here than I can on this side. 1, and then we'll come around. So that would have been 1 inch. We'll go 2 inches. We're creating the tile is what we're doing. 3 inches. 4 inches. 5 inches. If you want to get really particular about this, you could figure out where your middle one was and go 1 inch either side and keep going like that. But that's the simplest way to do it. I think when I did this one, I actually did calculate out where the middle was and then went 1 inch and 1 inch. So this one looks a little more symmetrical. But honestly, once you've stamped, it doesn't matter. And that little piece at the bottom is going to be hidden by the tag anyway. So we've got our deep grooves for our tile. We definitely need the mat for this part. Okay, and we're going to stamp the big floral image, right in the middle. And I'm going to ink it up this way this time, upside down, so that I can see that I've got good coverage all over everywhere. And you do not want to press too hard, but you need to press hard enough that it makes a good impression, because we don't want it to go down into our grooves. We want to make sure we get it all on there. It's a big stamp. Perfect. So you should have lines through the middle of your stamp image. Okay? That creates that tile look. Then we're going to continue with that blue, and we're going to fill in some other little things. So I'll start with the large floral image here. And let's have the stamp set for just a second here so we can show them. So the one I'm using here is this one. And then I'm going to use this little one and the dots. But I mean, you could use the little filigree one too. You know, it's however you like. Do one of these down here. And I'll get this little one up there. Maybe over here. Yeah, I think that's good. And then some of these dots, just to fill in here and there. A couple down here that are going to peek out from behind our tag when we get it on there. Less is more?
You did this one on there as well.
I did, yes I did. Let's do that. Just down there. Yeah, I think that's good.
Yeah.
Okay, and then we can do our tag. To stand up for this one, so I can look right down over top. Ooh, did good with that one. There we are. And now we can do some assembly. So you're going to need some of your white seam binding ribbon. All I did was come around and find my spot right about there where I want my knot. And then I'm going to put my finger on it and Christine's going to tie the bow. Did I leave? That was just a piece that was on the end of the roll. Is that enough?
Move your finger. Yeah, it should be enough.
You've got 2 meters of it in your kit, so you have lots. This was just a little piece left on the end, and we'll make good use of it.
You can always move it over if you want.
And yeah, you can slide it up and down and move it around. Okay, so we're going to put some dimensionals on the back of our tag.
You want to give it to you?
No, it's just every once in a while they don't want to come off here. Well, maybe. Or I'll just use these ones. Okay, you've got the fingernails. And then we're going to put dimensionals on the back of this piece as well. Get that ready to go. Need lots because the scoring of this paper makes it weak and it kind of sags a little, so we'll put 6 around the outside. And 2 in the...
Here?
Yeah, sure, and yeah, and then 1 right in the middle of it too would be good. Yep.
And another one down there.
Down on the bottom. Yep. This is a good way to use up all the pieces on the edges of your dimensionals. Perfect.
Oops.
All right. We'll bring our card base back in. And we will put that down right there like that. And then just pull those out of the way, and that's going to go right there like that. Right on. And then we just need some bling. Bling, bling. And I'm going to do like I did on my other card. I'm going to put them right at the center of the flowers. And then maybe one down here, like, get on there. There.
Perfect.
There we are. So that is your Dutch tile technique. So you can take that and use that in any size card with any images at all. Just make sure you do your scoring nice and deep and as wide as you can. And I just had an idea that if you're using your paper trimmer and you get thinner lines, I actually did this one on my scoreboard. If you've got the take your pick tool, there is on one of the ends, there's two little balls, and there's two sizes of the balls. And you can use the larger of the ball, and you can use it.
Scoring tool.
Yeah, the scoring.
But you can also use this.
Yes, you could.
In here.
And you can use it. You can use it in the track, or you could use your bone folder in the track to give you a wider score. So that's the only difference between my two samples here, is that the first one I did using my scoreboard with a tool like this with a ball on the end of it, which gave me a deeper, wider track. And that one was done using the paper trimmer tool. But they both have very similar effect. There you are. Okay, I hope you enjoy that.